Tucked away in the Himalayas lies a city of red rooftops and memory.
This is so cool.
Once the summer retreat of the British Raj, this Queen of the Hills is a living gallery of colonial history wrapped in emerald forests. Today, we're exploring the largest city in Himachal Pradesh.
Doing.
This is Shimla.
Hey, what's up? I'm Lali and you're watching London Ki Lali, except I'm not in London right now. I am actually in Shimla in Himachal Pradesh, India. I actually arrived here 2 or 3 days ago and didn't have the best start to my trip because I was recovering from being very, very ill in Karnal in Haryana, where I ended up in hospital because of vomiting, and I had like a horrendous fever and flu, sort of cold and everything. So I'm still recovering right now. As you can tell, my nose is like a bit stuffed up and everything. So the first day I arrived here, I actually was just in bed all day. And then yesterday I didn't do any vlogging. I just went out and shot a few casual things with my phone and just soaked up the atmosphere. But so far, I absolutely love Shimla. Like, the people here are so friendly, so lovely, and it's so green, and the climate is just perfect for me. It's like a crisp, cool British summer, I would say. So I can kind of see why the British liked to come here in the height of Indian summers, just to have a cooler climate, because it is really pleasant here and super lovely. And right now it's November time and it's still very warm when the sun is shining. In the shade it's a lot cooler, and in the evenings it is very cold, so you do need a jumper or sweater or hoodie or something. But today I'm just wearing a kurta set and this really cute scarf that I bought yesterday. Itni cute hai, so cute. So today I am going to walk to Shimla railway station and get the toy train to Summerhill, and then from Summerhill walk about 20 minutes to the Indian Institute of Advanced Study, which used to be Vice Regal Lodge. So it used to be the home of the Viceroy of India. So it was built by the British. And you might ask, Lali, why are you walking to Shimla train station when you can just get a cab? Well, how am I supposed to explore Shimla properly from a car? And walking is the greenest way to travel, guys. So I encourage people to do it a lot more. You'll experience like the real culture of Shimla if you walk around, not if you're in a cab. So it's a 40-minute walk to Shimla railway station. Let's go. So from here you reach sort of like a crossroads with a bridge, and then there's this walkway up here, and if you walk up there, it's quite steep, but if you walk all the way up there it will take you to the ridge, which is probably the most sort of famous part of Shimla, I'd say. It's the part of Shimla that everyone thinks about or sees pictures of when you Google it, and it's very hilly. So I'm taking regular breaks, but then there's lovely views to look at every time you stop. Aur ye bahut acha movie hai. Amir Khan, big fan. So it looks like they're just re-releasing it for everyone to view, because this is an absolute Bollywood classic film. It's amazing. I recommend anyone to see it if they haven't seen it. So I'm going to keep climbing. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to for the camera, but I'm going to climb this steep bit here just to show you that they've raised the Jhanda, the Indian flag. And here is the ridge. So this is what I did yesterday. I took the rope walk to Jaku Mandir, where you've got the 108-foot tall Sri Hanuman statue, which was built in 2010, I believe. But the temple itself is very old. And here you've got assessment of your physical fitness. I didn't walk because I wasn't feeling very well yesterday.
This is so cool. I'm in a cable car on my own. I got the cable car to myself.
Didn't know that whilst I'm in Shimla, I could also meet Amitabh Bachchan and Salman Khan. What's up, guys? Okay, I'm at the ridge in Shimla, and behind me is Christchurch. This is the image that you see always if you Google Shimla. You just see this church, but there's so much more to see in Shimla.
The British Raj must have been determined to make buildings last the test of time, because this iconic neo-Gothic church is the second oldest church in northern India. It was built in 1857 and you can see it from absolutely miles away because of its bright yellow contrast against the forest greenery, making it a great landmark for travellers. Inside are stunning stained glass windows, golden arches and brass chandeliers.
We've also got the library here, which is built in a Tudor style, again during British Raj. So in Shimla you've got all these colonial buildings, and these ones are in pretty good condition actually. And they've got the traditional, very English looking, I guess Victorian sort of times, very tall red brick chimneys. And sort of built in the Tudor style again, with the sort of timber frame on the front and everything. Look at all this timber work here on this spiral staircase. This is so impressive. And a monkey. 1908. So yeah, very old building. I love the stonework and the wooden framing. It's just absolutely gorgeous building. And you've got the mayor's name on here, Surinder Chauhan. And you've got the tourism office here, which looks like it's only just holding on, needs a bit of restoration work, I think. But again, very British looking. Reminds me of home, to be honest. Look at this super cute lamppost, which leads down to the slate roof. Little shelter here, where normally there'd be a police presence there. Yesterday there was a policewoman standing underneath there. It's pretty cool. And again, another very British looking building. Lots actually. So behind me there's the Indian Coffee House, and this is actually part of a chain of around 400 different coffee houses in India. It's very significant because this chain of coffee houses was actually set up in 1890 as a rebellion against the British, because the British had their own coffee shops in India and they wouldn't let Indians inside them. So Indian people thought, okay, well, let's just set up our own. And then it became a huge chain and they still exist today. So it's an amazing tribute to like India's heritage and rebellion against the British, you know, leading towards becoming independent basically from British rule. This place has definitely got a very local, old school vibe. You can tell it's mostly local people that come here. I don't really see many tourists. It's mostly locals of Shimla that come here. Apparently, Prime Minister Modi came here before he became Prime Minister, and he speaks highly of this place, apparently. He's very fond of Indian coffee house. So I haven't ordered coffee, but I got a banana shake. So my first impression of the people of Shimla is they are incredibly friendly and super warm and lovely to speak to, which is really nice and much friendlier than you get in major cities in India. It's like a really nice vibe here, so you feel very welcome here. So now I'm walking down this street towards Shimla railway station. Apparently it's this way.
On the way to Shimla railway station, I stumbled across this enormous red and white building built in 1897. This is the Railway Board building, one of the many impressive structures left behind by the British Raj.
It's quite an impressive structure. It's amazing. I think I read that it has 3 basements.
Interestingly, I learnt that this building was a flat pack structure imported from Scotland. Unlike other buildings in Shimla made from local materials, this entire building skeleton is made of cast iron and steel, fabricated in Glasgow, Scotland. It was shipped over to Mumbai and then transported by train to Kalka, and finally hauled up steep mountains towards Shimla on the backs of mules.
Shimla is so beautiful. Look at this. और ये जगह बहुत साफ है, बहुत सुंदर है. I absolutely love it. I really wish I was here for like 1 week, not just 3 days. It's not long enough. You can see the train. There it is. And now I just got to walk along this slightly unsturdy looking pathway which hangs over the side of a cliff. Good times. So I'm really stupid because I didn't do any research. I decided to just come down to the train station willy-nilly and thought I could get a train to Summerhill, but I can't because there are hardly any trains to Summerhill today. The next train to Summerhill is at 5:25, and by that time it will be dark anyway, so I won't be able to film it. So instead, I have purchased a platform ticket for 10 rupees, and I'm just going to film the next train that comes through the station, which is the express service. And I don't want to get this train because it goes too far out of Shimla, and I don't want to do that. I want to go to Summerhill because I want to go to the Indian Institute of Further Study. So 12:20, I think 12:20 is the next train, so I'll just film the train. I just want to see it because it's such an amazing heritage train, and I'm just really gutted that I won't be able to ride it, but I'll just have to come back to Shimla and ride it another time. So koi baat nahi, it's fine. So just going to film the train that comes through the platform, and then I'm going to walk to Summerhill. And there is a very cheeky monkey that's eyeing me up, so I think I should shut my valuables away in case it tries to steal something from me. Never have I ever seen a monkey at a train station. Ooh, but they move quick. Anyway, just waiting for the train. Ooh, I can hear it.
If you wanted to take this train for the entire stretch of Shimla to Kolkata, don't be looking for a speedy trip. These trains go incredibly slowly, covering 96 kilometres in 5 hours. But the scenery is meant to be amazing, making it a World Heritage Site and a masterclass of Victorian engineering. You'd go for a whopping 102 tunnels, 864 bridges and 919 curves.
Okay, I've seen the train. It's super cute and old. Now to go to the Vice Regal Lodge. Woo! I would have done a lot of walking by the end of today. So I'm just making my way over to the Indian Institute of Advanced Study. Let's go. And actually Shimla is really good because unlike a lot of roads in India, there's these really good pedestrian pathways that makes it a lot safer when you're walking along the road. They're not everywhere, but they're in a lot of places, and it's good to see, you know, because sometimes it's not particularly safe to be a pedestrian in India, although people will beep you if you're in the way. But yeah, this walkway is really good. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. And it seems to go on for quite a stretch. Okay, here's the entrance, and lucky it's a Tuesday because it's closed on Mondays. Oh my god, I cannot wait to reach because I am absolutely exhausted. Considering I'm recovering from getting sick, this is quite an achievement. I think this is about an hour and 20-minute walk from my hotel. So we'll see how I feel later. I might have to get a taxi back, but let's see. Whew. So finally I have reached, and first things first, I'm going to go to the fire station cafe and fuel up because I really need to eat something and drink something after such a long walk. And at this fire station cafe you can also get your entry ticket, and there's a souvenir shop as well. So I think I'm going to get the entry ticket that means I can go inside and outside the grounds of Vice Regal Lodge, aka the Indian Institute of Advanced Study. So I'm really excited to reach it. It's such a beautiful place. It's absolutely stunning. It's right on top of this hill that I've been walking up for God knows how long. So let's explore the fire station cafe first. They're on lunch break till 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to wait to eat. They're on lunch break. I want a lunch break. Can you believe that this is in India? I literally can't. It's really weird, actually. I actually feel like I'm in the UK right now, which is bizarre.
Now, I don't know why, but the fire station cafe was closed for food and souvenirs and only open to buy tickets. So do let me know in the comments if you've been recently, because I'd love to know what food they serve up and whether it is actually open for business these days. So whilst I was waiting, I just nerded over these antique door handles and
this cool green spiral staircase. I just called my friend Nadeem on video call because I wanted to show him this place. And I was just like, I actually can't believe I'm in India right now. Like, it's not just because of the architecture, it's because of the climate as well, because it's so cool and it feels like British springtime or summertime. And I was like, this actually makes me feel a little uneasy because I came here to escape England and just like explore India for the 8th time. And I genuinely feel like I haven't left the UK right now, because if I was to just wake up in this place, having never known that I'd travelled to India, I would genuinely think I was somewhere in the British countryside. Oh my God, look at that. That is insane. That is complete madness. So I'm having a guided tour at 2:15. Here's my ticket. And it cost me 500 rupees for inside and outside. And the building is absolutely glorious, like beautiful, absolutely stunning. And so are the gardens. It looks really, really nice. Apparently there is a cafe, but it's in the extreme corner, like down here somewhere. So I'll have to have it after the tour because the tour starts now. So I'll have to eat later, but let me show you how gorgeous this building is. I'm not going to be able to show you the inside, unfortunately, but I can show you the outside. It's got the British coat of arms on it. This is an insane building. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the inside.
So this is where the British Raj's President of India resided in the summertime. This was also the first building in the whole of Shimla to have electricity. If you get a guided tour inside the building, you might be a little disappointed as you only get to see 3 rooms downstairs. And it's a shame that you can't take photos because it looks like something out of Harry Potter. Here are some photos I found online. Check out all the Burmese wood panelling and this dramatic staircase. Bit of a somber treat. You can also see the room that partition was planned, organised and negotiated. Afterwards, it's safe to say I was not impressed with the food at Sunset Cafe. But I was impressed with the tranquil atmosphere and beauty of the building and the surrounding gardens. After a thorough wander around, it was time to walk back.
A very, very, very old post office. 1910. So when I was in Karnal, I met this girl called Deepika, and she told me that the best place to get momos is in Shimla. So she's recommended me a place to get momos, so I'm going to go there now. And this video is actually dedicated to her because she's from Shimla and she helped me so much when I got sick. She actually stayed up with me the entire night when I was feeling really unwell in the same room as me. So thank you so much, Deepika. This video is for you because you're my Shimla girl. So let's go get those momos that you recommended, hey? Just have to climb all these stairs to get there.
That evening, I took some nice photos of this masjid with the sun setting and said goodbye to the pretty horses.
I like this one. Hello, gorgeous. Hey, sweets. You're a good horsey. Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this vlog on Shimla. Like, comment and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye!